everybody, this is Ginger, and this is Ginger's Chat Show, and it's Monday, October 2nd, and this is, it's somewhat 55 degrees, and it's raining right now, which we do need the rain. So today we're going to talk about a couple of things, a couple of major issues, as much as more, if you call it events that are going on. Before I start off on that, I want to remind you guys of a very important thing. Be sure to check your bank accounts. Weekly, whatever, how often you check them. Last night, I received a text message from my bank and saying, about a pre-authorization purchase, which I don't remember making, and I never heard of this company before, which is QBE Insurance. And so I called my bank today, and they said, yeah, we've been getting a lot of those. So I'm getting a new debit card. I closed the current one out that I have, and I'm getting a new debit card. And also, they're going to be beefing up their security on that, so they'll do more fraud alerts and everything. So be sure to check those. I'll be getting my money back. It's about $135, and I don't remember charging that ever. And so I'm okay there. I'm fine there. It's just a matter of now waiting for my Social Security to come in so I can pay my rent. Frankly, I think Social Security should change their payment schedule. Instead of going by birthdays, go by the first day of the month. Because majority of the bills that are due on the first of the month. Okay? Anyway, I have to wait for that to come through and everything. So, I'm good there. Okay? Anyway, there's two things that are happening today. Early this morning, Eastern Time, over in New York, Trump's first of many of his trials is the fraud trial, civil fraud trial. And the judge there is going to, he put out a summary order judgment and saying that all Trump's businesses are to be dispersed and closed down and shut down and never allowed to do business in New York again, ever. Also, he'd be ordered to sell all his assets, like Mar-a-Lago, all his golf courses, especially the one over in Scotland, and also pay the money back to those he committed fraud against. Trump did. And of course, as usual, Trump is, he's whining and crying and being a spoiled little brat that he doesn't want to understand how the rules and the regulations are, and he doesn't want to follow them. Well, I'm sorry, you're going to have to follow them, Trump. That's the way things are, because there have been so many fraud cases that occurred over the years, and it got to the point where laws and public demands accountability. And if he doesn't like it, well, that's just tough, okay? And he's going to have to either find a real job, work for somebody else, and he can't do business in New York. He probably can't do business in Florida either, but this is wide range, okay? Because this is on the federal level. And like I said, any of Trump's assets, he has to sell them. he has to disperse, disperse them, disgorge all his funds, repay every red cent. And he's putting out threats. Well, you know what? If I were a judge and he makes a threat against me or any of my fellow colleagues, I would throw his ass in jail. Throw him in solitary and keep him there. Because he is being a danger to society when he does that. Normally, most criminals just shut up and let the lawyers do the work. And just let the lawyers handle everything. And they just keep quiet and mum about it until their trials and everything else and produce